Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Just get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
All right, where am I headed? Over here. Okay. All right, now everything is listed on my map properly.
The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, like fear flowed, down the path of least resistance, eroding the weak spots until they cracked. In places where reality was more yielding, where story told and retold, imagination sparked and fear ignited again and again, had softened the walls of reality. Sites of violence and tragedy, where truth was laced with fiction, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative, something people could suspect to be true, something people felt strongly about, something they feared. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart from his chest. Two brothers murdering the neighbors and hiding their bodies in a well. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where the overlaps came to be.
I didn't realize that the first time, but yeah, that's like that's a pretty direct explanation of like all of the events that happen and what causes all of the overlaps. I never noticed that because like obviously the first time through goes to a witch ripping a man's heart from his chest. They basically, I'm wondering if the Cult of the Tree accidentally did a ritual by tearing out Nightingale's heart, and that's why he lost it. Why he went, nightmare mode, became a Taken. And then two brothers murdering their neighbors and hiding the bodies in a well. We learn about that from the Deerfest stuff, but that also kind of happens. And then a young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. That's one of the later boss fights. So it's like there's like an interesting thing there that I guess I never noticed the first time through. It's kind of like clever signposting or something.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and gut them. It is true. They aren't people. It is something... It's funny how they, like, accidentally fall ass backwards into being kind of correct about some certain things.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
Township says, gotta catch a flight to DC early. Have a good night. Bye, Kettle. It was nice having you here. All right. Cult psychology. Dehumanizing their victims or predators or victims are just prey. Nightingale spoken excerpts from the pages. The other Taken were speaking strangely too. The pages are clearly connected, but how? Cult statues. There we go. There's a note inside encouraging cultists to dehumanize their victims. Do I have any more manuscript? No, I do not. I have 2 manuscript pages. All right, keeping my shotgun ammo good is going to be maybe a little bit tough. So that box should have contained a inventory upgrade, but because we already have all of them, it's just giving us, I guess, ammo and stuff, which is cool. That's fine by me. Nothing in there. I need to remember to break their Holy smokes, these dogs have a lot of HP.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
There we go. Manuscript page.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Alright, I think we gotta get a key for this one. Such a weird way to hide something is to just put a key on a rock like that and just hope no one else takes it. Yep, cold stash right over here. Okay.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
There we go. The cult is watching right now. Are they? Is that right? I don't know if I buy it. We have to do the FBC rituals again because they come back on
There's
a new
something
playthrough.
written here. A poem?
1 bird for flight, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight,
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. So we have to find the thingy that we have to put the little doll on it, I think. And again, Federal Bureau of Control merchandise here, so very helpful.
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
All right, what is the solution to this one? Again...
Something feels different. I should look around.
Thank you for giving me
A charm.
a new charm. Oh, it turns it into a coffee
Gray on
charm.
the bracelet Logan made for me.
Oh, fuck.
Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
All right. Is this the next spot? I think it is. Right up here to the left, right? Yeah, Witchfinder Station.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Oop. Ah. Which one was this? Was it the murder sites? I think this is it. I don't think I've read this one yet. Let me just double check my checklist.
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location, and a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. 2 corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. Arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
All right, nice. So yeah, I guess it is outright there that just the rhyming of reality and story is what's creating the dissonance between the dark place and our world. That's what's manifesting the threshold. So yeah, in a way that is sort of the ritual of it. That's interesting.
Another one of those rhymes.
I'll read that out loud in a minute. Yep, those two are there. Let's read this one. Test sites at Cauldron Lake, Streamside, Witchfinder Station, Cauldron Lake rental cabins. We won't be able to get these in a while. The last one for a little while. Research into the reality-altering effects discovered at the Cauldron Lake area utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. Methodology. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself becoming the initiating force in its present timeline using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme text with a specific function, and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. So we're unlocking some clues here as to why the FBC is doing this. Nursery rhymes. All right.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
All right. All right. What are these? Who made them? FBC file on reality-altering effects of nursery rhymes. The FBC is researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. The FBC file listing test sites in Cauldron Lake. Why didn't that work? Huh? Okay, here we go. The locations are Witchfinder Station, Streamside, and Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Charms appeared at the site of the nursery rhyme. Charm appeared. Where did it come from? I wonder if there's others. Reenacting the rhyme made the environment change. Completing the puzzle made the world change. What's going on here? Rhyme found near the bridge at Cauldron Lake. A rhyme about counting crows. Each number of crows has a different meaning. Crow doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle.
Keep trying.
Oh, strange dolls. There we go. And then I found a strange rhyme with a sheet of paper with children's drawings. What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment. Correct. All right, we got those two. Let's throw these up on the board. Wolf doll used to solve the puzzle. Hero doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Cool. We don't want to sit on clues this time like we did last time so that we don't lose credit for putting them in. Oh, Bowen subscribe. Thank you so much. What was the password? 242547. There we go. Marmon and Marmont. Here's a promised update in the project's first experimentations. The test items were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cars, baby dolls. The iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. Test results negative. I will continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, lead researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. From Eugene Campbell to Marmont. I've received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, and writing will indeed lend the needed credibility to the project in both leading it and creating the testing material. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, lead researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. Nothing. Okay. Oh, I don't really wanted to close that. That's spooky. I just want to see if there's any resources here, which it does not seem like there is. Which is a bummer, but it's okay. Alright. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved most. Alright. Hero. There we go.
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
It has.
What is this? This is ridiculous.
I liked this one. I thought this one was kind of cool.
Another charm for my bracelet.
Another coffee cup.
I feel bad for these guys.
It might be useful to actually use the coffee cup charms in this playthrough because you die so easily. Okay, all of the stuff is being marked up here now. Nursery rhymes? Why is it marking so much nursery rhyme in here? Oh, it's just the paw prints. Okay. Need the screwdriver for that. Need the manuscript page in there. Okay. Am I headed the right way? I am. Okay. Just keep going down here, grab the container, and we're good. From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, all the way down to California, the Pacific Northwest area spans over a diverse range. Here you will find 59 threatened or endangered species of plants and animals, including the mighty orca and wild gray wolves. The Pacific Northwest region's ecosystems are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and the Olympic Ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. In the west, there are several islands and dry desert plateaus cover the east. Some of the common wildlife calling the Pacific Northwest their home are robins and seagulls, squirrels and otters, cougars and deer, coyotes and raccoons, salmon and blue herons. The marshes and the ponds of this area host an impressive variety of fauna, but majestic trees like the black cottonwood, big leaf maple, and Oregon ash thrive in the wetlands too. It is truly the nature lover's paradise. As someone who lived in the Pacific Northwest for a while, I agree. It's pretty nice. This is where another ritual, right? I don't have to shoot it, do I? Nope. That's a ritual. We knock that thing down, I think, with something. Yes, I believe that is correct. Okay. We'll go down here to the private cabin. Or is it up here? Nope, but there's a cult stash here.
Another locked box.
Rock, tree, are you bright enough? I can be, I guess. Tree is 2. Or 6 plus 2 is 8. How am I supposed to see? I have to go up there? I don't want to. All right. I don't really want to go up here right now. I think I have to look back at the rock from over here, maybe. Three plus 3 is 6. I can't tell what this is supposed to be. 7. Something. Is it just 6, 6, 8? All right, let's try. Eight, 6. Nope. There we go. Are you one of us or one of them? All right. We want to go up there, I think. Right? Where's my sense of direction? Where is it gone? It's up here. Okay. I just want to make sure we get like all the manuscript pages and stuff. That's really all I care about for the playthrough.
Over here.
Oh, there's another one. A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart.
Keep trying.
Oh,
That's not right. Nah.
Huh. What the heck is it then? There we go.
Right.
All right, now we can start this generator. All right. And this will be good. We have a little save point. I can put some stuff in here if I need it. I'm going to put some flares in here because we don't need that many. Rocket flare, that's pretty good. Put that down there. It's a decent amount of stuff, I guess. Miriam and Matt, thanks for a lovely hike. Patty came down from NYC and loved every minute of the trip. Lori and Bob, these paths have... Wow, Lori and Bob, that's kind of Twin Peaksy. These paths have never have seen better days. Kev, nice views you got here. Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way? Camping do's and don'ts from your friendly park ranger. Hike and enjoy the scenery, set up your tent, enjoy a nice meal, relax. Don't chop down trees, leave your trash behind, be loud and obnoxious, start a forest fire. And always remember, have fun. Okie doke. Where is the manuscript page? Because there was one in here, isn't there? Right here.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element: danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Alrighty. Alright. There are a few. I think there's... Yeah, I need to grab the lunchbox that's up there. And then go grab the charm that just fell.
Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
There you are. Ah, I can't aim. There we go. Oh my god, I have no ammo left. Oops. That's fine. I shouldn't have fired so many shots I missed. Alright, let's run up here and get the lunchbox to get the manuscript fragments. Having the setter charm is very convenient when we're like just in the game, like actually able to just play through the chapters one at a time.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Obviously you're going to succeed, or else you wouldn't be the hero, duh. Manuscript fragments 9. Dang, that's pretty good. Oh, and that just leads right back down there. Okay. Nope, I can't get down that way. Let me look at my map. Nothing else there. Okay. And I think we just need to walk up the river, and I think that's the last thing. And then we can just move on to the next thingy. Good night, Pergy. Thanks for watching. And I think this is everything in this area right now. I don't think there's anything else I missed. Unless there's like a manuscript page or something. Which I could always just find. Yeah, nope, not right here. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Enemies spawn here, though, so we gotta be careful. No? Huh? Oh, I went the wrong way. That's why. Yeah, okay.
And another lunchbox.
I looked down at the rippling water. The moonlight danced over each and every wave, a marching band of shimmering light. Lonely and cold, I hugged myself inside. I thought of him. Then the surface of the lake calmed like a spectral surprise. He was there, his face smiling at me, reflected in the water. I looked up, not daring to believe it was true, but it was true. He was there, my love, my savior, my writer. All right, we got some of these to put up. All right, rhyme found at the Cauldron River. Rhyme found at the river near Cauldron Lake. In the rhyme, the mother crow tried to protect its nest, but ultimately failed. Dark substance appeared when the rhyme was created. It looks like a trail. Does it want me to follow? Rhyme found outside the Cauldron Lake Ranger Station. Hero of the rhyme left her child unprotected. Email from the author of the rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
FBC created the rhymes,
That always goes well.
research to see if nursery rhymes have power to affect the future. Weird. Cult stashes. We are being very efficient this time. Cult stash has an ominous, creepy warning note inside. Is the note inside to scare people off? Do they expect people to break into these? That is funny when you think about it that way. Like, did they really expect people to break into them? I think that indicates that they expect lots of people to be in and out of them, and they are, like, it's, I don't want to say, like, jovial, because it's not, they don't want people to steal from it, but it is just like, come on, man, don't steal my stuff. A motivational note was inside. Is someone looking out for me? And there's page of a story inside, but this is definitely not like the other pages I've been finding. Fan fiction, question mark. All right. I think we're free to just go back. Oop. Yes, this way. Can't go that way, can I? No. Back up the trail. God, it's so beautiful here at Twilight. Look at this. Just incredible. Gotta find our way back to parking. Here we go. Wake and Casey.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
On the show. He's here to talk about his
Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
I forgot
Had I
how
already done the show? Was that a recording?
incredible the voice acting in this game was. Holy crap, Matthew Peretta. Like, just immediately right off the bat.
I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
Old Gods of Asgard right here. Bob Balder, Tor Anderson, Odin Anderson. Bob died of cancer, I think. In Alan Wake 1, they mention it. In Between with Mr. Door. Sam Lake and Warland Door as well. Look at that, Alan. Ati. It's so crazy to know that this part is dubbed. Like, whenever you see his performance, he's dubbed.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Extremely interesting.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
The conversation there is really interesting in retrospect because his focus on this idea of like the structure of the world you have created is very intriguing to me, and you're projecting yourself out from your writer's room, which is like literally mechanically what is happening. It's little details like that that I wouldn't say I missed the first time, but that I appreciate more on this second playthrough. It's much easier to clock what they're doing with that.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
My Interpretation of Many Worlds by Dr. Casper Darling. And then the Black Pyramid cigarettes right there. Zane classic in theaters. Filmmaker, not poet. Just like they said in Control.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
665, Neighbor of the Beast.
Time is broken here. Maybe time never worked the way we think it does. It loops around, and yet it goes forward. A spiral. I thought I was finding remnants of the earlier loops, earlier drafts of my writing. Murder sites that I had left clues, mementos for myself to guide me on, but maybe that's only part of it. If time is not a straight line, then there are loops beyond these loops. Vast complex superstructures beyond what's happening to me now, ahead of me. And I'm there as well, a version of me, something I have become, some elevated, enlightened virgin, an archon, a demiurge, a demon of some sort, playing a secret game, building something, his past self upon to get him there. A deus ex machina pushing me there. I hate the idea of crazy, intrusive thought. And yet, no crazier than anything else here.
Which version of myself was I? Where was I in this grand loop?
That's a cool addition. That's final draft stuff, I think. That's really interesting.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
This is the ritual to ritual.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Yeah, and this is the writer's room that he's projecting from.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Talk show I thought was home in New York, but none of it had felt right. I was trapped in the dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside. I was trying to write a story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation. With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times and failed. That's American Nightmare. This place made me forget. I know as well that this is American Nightmare because when he's in the interrogation room, he's wearing his outfit from American Nightmare. With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I tried many times, failed. This place made me forget. Everything Dor had said felt true. Was that part of my writing or coming from somewhere else? The dark place trapped, you must write to escape.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this! Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Portapuhiri says, I didn't catch the start of the stream. Did you already play the DLC or are you playing it later? I am playing it. So right now we're doing Final Draft on Nightmare Mode, which is the new Game Plus version of the game with added changes. And when we get to the DLCs, as they are integrated with the main game, I will play them as they take place in the main campaign. I don't think there's anything back here. Nope. We can't go down there yet, so we're good. Okay. Five, 6, 5. I remember the code. Nothing else in here, nothing new. Riri says, I wasn't aware that they were integrated in the main game. Yeah, they are. You can access them from the main campaign. So because I haven't played Final Draft yet, and I haven't seen the new Game Plus story changes, I figured it would be a good way to do the DLCs. Especially because it shouldn't take too long to do.
Hello?
What does the book title say? Oh, Alan Wake Initiative, or Initiation, okay. Dati. Is there anything else in here? That's just the janitor's closet. I want this before I forget. There we go. Writer's Journey, 1 of 9, Spiral. Interesting. Map, radio, plotboard. Okay, we're good.
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsopako a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Literally exactly what Jesse says about Ahti. It's all unfinished there. The Bright Falls blend. Interesting. What's this say? Something closed. Cauldron Lake closed. Cauldron Lake area was forced off. Government agency takes over. The government agency is Ahti's employer, the Federal Bureau of Control. Corporate Curie says, even as a Finn, I can only recognize like 30 to 50% of the sayings he repeats. That's funny. He seems like he's speaking like a old man, kind of. Alrighty. Few places to get the map if you didn't grab it before. It's nice. Oh, yes, it's over here. Ooh.
The talk show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. Rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in Night Springs.
Huh. Is this new as well for Final Draft? I don't remember this from the base campaign. Alrighty.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
And that's Saga's shoebox, the shoebox Alice left in the... sent to Alan in the dark place, etc. Third eye.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
Alrighty.
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Very cool. I do like this mechanic a lot. I think it's very, like, clever and interesting.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Zonker and Tango from Control. That's what he was singing. I think we want it, right? Grab that. Yep. What's over here? Oh, nothing. Okay.
I needed to find another way out.
Is it this way? Guess I put the light back? There we go. Oh yeah, I have to use this.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. That's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Oh, music.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. And some say that it lives forever, this road. And some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. And some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
This is a good song. This is one of the songs on the soundtrack that I like actively just listen to because I like Poe a lot. But this is a good song, and the gimmick of these chapters obviously being that this song, it's just every chapter ending song is this song but repeated in a different way, is like really cool. So I like that a lot.